Well, there are so many ways to experience fall around Indiana, from taking a wine cruise on Patoka Lake or hopping on the Fall Harvest train ride up in North Judson. There's the theater, fall festivals, and a lot more. Yelp Midwest Regional Director Brittany Smith is here now with more on that in this month's Trendiana segment. Brittany, as always, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Fall is a great time to get out and explore Indiana. When people think of fall, I think they think of Brown County, and certainly that's a very, very popular area. But as you found out, there are so many spots around the state of Indiana to check.
As we were saying before we hopped on, I'm like, there's so many places I want to go check out after doing this. So very exciting.
Patoka Lake, I mentioned that. Huge lake that maybe not a lot of people in central Indiana necessarily know about, but in southern Indiana.
Yeah, exactly. Tucked near French Lick. Beautiful cruises that you can go on throughout the month of October, where they have a different Indiana winery featured on each of these cruises. You're doing 5 to 7 different tastings, taking in the fall foliage along the lake, and then have a couple different glasses of wine there. So a fun way to experience some local wineries and that beautiful setting.
And the views, you know, with the leaves changing would be very good.
Yeah, reflections.
Okay, fall marks the beginning of theater season here in Indiana. So coming here to Indianapolis in the Indiana Repertory Theater. Yeah,
located right downtown. So this year they have a new inclusion series. So it's 3 out of their 9 plays for the season that are focused on diverse storytelling. So all of the stories are focused on Native American stories, Chinese American, African American, with female playwrights, beautiful stories, and it's kicking off October 15th and So We Walked. So there's so many great shows throughout the year that you can check out there, along with their classics like A Christmas Carol that comes around here in December.
Very good. It's right around the corner. Okay, apples are certainly a big part of fall, as we all know, and you can experience all things apples in Johnson County.
Yeah, this is such a fun spot at Apple Works. So you can go, it's part petting zoo, part apple bakery, and a fun little store there. They have live music throughout the month of October, as well as everything apple that you can think of. Apple fudge, salsa, dumplings, pies. It's a really fun experience, great for the family.
Well, another one of the great tourist and cultural assets for Indiana and Indianapolis, Newfields, and that museum is part of the
the Harvest kicks off this weekend. Actually, it's today through Sunday. For thinking about the pop-up exhibit where they have 50 acres of exhibits. So you can do everything from making a corn garland to having food demonstrations with local chefs. They have Oliver Winery, West Fork Whiskey, so many great local businesses all in one weekend.
Nostalgia, a lot of nostalgia around trains.
Yes.
And there are some trains that still exist in Indiana. One in particular, you visited northern Indiana, Stark County, for the Hoosier Valley Railroad Museum.
Yes, this is a beautiful way to take in 45 minutes of scenic views in the countryside. You can do an open air car, you can ride on the caboose. It's a beautiful way to see some Hoosier scenery. And they also have a museum right there, which is one of our Indiana treasures to experience.
And very quickly, these, again, so many of these places, they're entrepreneurial experiences. You've got businesses, individuals who are really out there taking some risk and putting together some really cool features.
Yeah, one of the things I love about the fall season is it's a great time to drive around Indiana, hop off the side of the road, check out some smaller rural businesses. It's a fun adventure.
Great trip around Indiana, as always. Brittany Smith from Yelp.
Thanks so much.
We'll talk to you soon.